I'm going to show you how to set a new master code when the old master code is not known. It's important to know that this entry system is used for gates and for buildings. In this example, we'll be using it for a building entry system, but the reprogramming of the system is the exact same. But this is not an alarm system. So in the setup you'll see in the video, we have a separate alarm system in the building. Both systems are from two different vendors. They don't talk to each other. So when I put a new code inside the building, I had to come out here, refer to a separate manual and a separate procedure to put a new code in the entry system outside. It's easy to get confused between the master code and the entry codes. There's only one master code. In this case, I'm going to set it to 999, the factory default, and I'm going to set up a entry code which will be 4 zeros. You can have up to 99 entry codes, but you can only have one master code. An option that's worth thinking about is make the entry code the same as the master code. That way you won't worry about forgetting it. Every time you change and do a new entry code, just make that the master code. As we'll soon see, it takes almost no effort at all to open this box, even without a key, and create a new master code, in which case you could create additional entry codes. If you create multiple entry codes, don't forget to write down who they are assigned to, because there is no way to see how many codes are in the system or what those codes are. There's a big advantage to using and creating a new master code is you don't lose existing information. If you were to succeed in pulling out the PROM memory chip and wiping it clean to reset the system to default, you have to set everything up, including the text label that displays at the top. The first method is find your key and use that to open up the box. If you don't have your key, there's another method. The second method involves prying out the knockout seal. Before you pry it off, put a piece of tape on it so you don't lose it. Another option is a service call where they probably have a master key that can open all the boxes. That call will run you $167 in 2020. And remember that for security reasons, while the system can be accessed and programmed remotely, the master code can only be set on location from the keypad. At first, I couldn't find the master code switch, so I watched a video and they said remove the memory chip, run your fingers on the bottom to erase it, and restore the system to factory default. After, I was glad that method failed because I would have had to set the entire system up from scratch. After enough fooling around, I finally located the master code switch and followed that procedure as outlined in the manual. Over on the left, we can see the little master code switch. You'll push it up to turn it on. The words MST code will appear on the screen. Then you will type your new 4-digit code. And you will need to press the asterisk or star key to save it. If you've changed your mind, you can just flip the master code switch down and the system will go back to normal without saving the change. You don't need to close the box all the way. The system doesn't care. I'm just doing this so I can access the keypad. Box is closed. You're going to punch your new code, in this case 4 nines. Hit star or asterisk to save it. Open the box back up. Flip the master code switch to off or down, which is the normal mode. Now this is an alternative method. If you don't have the master key, you're just going to pop this knockout cap off. You're going to reach in there with something non-metallic like a pencil. Start that edge, kind of work it in like that. If you're worried about scratching, you could actually use something made of plastic instead of a razor blade. And now to test the new master code, I'm going to go into the code add or delete mode, *02. followed by the master code, 999. The long tone means it worked. But I'm going to exit without doing anything by pushing pound and 0 at the same time. And now to delete a code. The test code is 4 zeros. First, does it work? Pound 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that opens the door. Now we'll enter the delete mode, *14, and the secret password. The code, 1, 2, 3, 4, and *. If I need to delete additional codes, I can do that, but now to exit, I got to do 0 and pound together at exactly the same time. Okay, see that? That didn't work right, so I got to try it again. That worked right. Now, is it actually deleted? Pound 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing. Try it again. Pound 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing. The correct code is working. And when you get done, make sure your box is closed all the way. Take a look at this. You go in here, right? It's latched, but you got this gap. Turn your key, unlock it, push it in all the way, nice and tight, pull your key out. Thanks for watching, and good luck reprogramming your system.